Look at this cat. Yeah. Look at him. You're doing a good job. Very good job. Hello everybody, and today I'm going to make some cube steak. And I got this steak right here at the local grocery store. If you don't know what cube steak is, that's just a fancy term for this has been through a machine to tender it up, because it probably wouldn't be any other way. Now what I'm going to do is coat this right here in this flour. First, let me see if I can salt and pepper this a little bit while it's still in the package some. I might dash some more on it. A little bit of that, a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of minced onion. Come on, minced onion. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press that in a little bit. And stick this in the flour. Get some coat on it. Doesn't really need to be on there thick as everything. Kind of mash it on there a little bit. Alright. I'm going to do that with this one. I'm just seasoning on one side right now. Mash that in there a little bit. Alright. I got it on almost medium high. Yep. Chef tell I'm not. But I thought on this episode I'd like to show you a little bit of what I was doing to make this meal. I don't show a lot of meals I make, and very few of them do I show how I made it, because it's just a lot of extra effort. I applaud those people that do. I like to show their cooking skills. Alright, and I'm going to let that cook probably about 5 minutes on one side, 3 or 4 or 5 minutes on the other side. And now, we'll season it like this while it's sitting in there. Alright. I don't need a lot of salt in my food, but I sure do like pepper. Alright, now this is going to cook for a little bit longer, and in just a little while I'll get to fixing all the other sides that's going to go with this delicious meal. Alright, let's turn these things over here. Look at that! Oh yeah! These are cooking up nicely. Give them a few more minutes on that side. That's starting to look like food, ain't it? Oh, If they just could have done something like smell-o-vision. Yeah, baby. Look at that. That's Branson's plate. He just wants a little bit of everything. Ooh, it's 3D. Ooh. All right. Well, look at that. All right. I got that done. Got a little bit of rice here. Yeah, baby. And I microwaved me a little bit of corn. And since I have these extra steaks, and Branson, I'm sure won't eat them, I made some garlic potatoes, or mashed potatoes with a garlic and parsley flavor, and some gravy. Branson don't eat gravy either, because he don't know it's good. I do. I'm a fat man. Fat man knows what's good. Look at that. How close I can get. Look at that. Oh, he says he's a fat man too. All right. So, here's what we're going to do. Look at me. Come into focus. We're going to eat. And Branson doesn't have pants on, and I'm not going to catch him with his pants off, but watch this. Da, da, da. Oh, buddy, touch your face. Yeah, there you go. So, you ready to eat? Look at this, not your face. You ready to eat? Let's do it. Okay, let's make our plates. Ready? Let's do it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. I told him, I said, don't blow out the mic. The last time you did it way too loud. So, now you're a little elf. Well, there it is. All said and done. Branson really getting into stuff like this, the cube steak, hamburger steak, any
I just
kind of
don't like
steak.
steak.
So he's being nice to try his daddy's creation. And of course the rice and garlic potatoes. The reason I got both of those is I know I got a bunch of leftovers. And so on some of the plates, like I'll carry to work, I'll have some of the potatoes, on some of them the rice. But for tonight, I'm having some of both of them. So let's dig in. And we got our homemade tea.
Food.
This is so delicious. I have to, since we got a carve on this, we got to give ourselves a little bit of room, don't we?
I'm already got some food. I'm sorry, I'm so terrible at eating. Mashed potatoes are actually pretty good.
Is they?
I feel like they're kind of thing though. If I eat them too much, I'm gonna end up getting sick and then getting a headache.
Potatoes?
Well, there's some things they have such a strong flavor that I end up getting sick of them at some point.
I should have had a spoon. All I got is a fork.
In your life.
Ugh. Tried the meat. I didn't say in the video, but I put a tiny bit of teriyaki in it.
What?
In the meat. You like teriyaki?
But I wanted normal beef.
Huh?
I wanted normal beef.
I don't know what you're saying.
I wanted normal beef.
Normal beef. I'm scared
What?
that something's going to go flying and hit the drink.
Why?
You know how nervous I am. I'm the world's worst.
What do you think something's gonna go flying?
Cutting and this table, that because it's raised, it might wiggle a lot, cause a problem. Oh, minute. Look how minute that was.
I will try it once more.
Yeah, a big piece. I remember sometimes you got to try something 2 or 3 times. You got to try a couple, 2, 3 bites too. It's good. Especially you take a bite of this and then you shove in potatoes with it. You like that. Start chewing. Grab some potatoes. So when they're with it,
It's like an extra fatty version of hamburger.
I didn't do bad, did I?
I'll try to eat some more later. It's the best I will tell you. None more will be told of what may happen.
So Branson had a good workout today.
He did nothing.
I came prepared to film him quite a bit, but someone was in there blaring some music.
Terrible music.
And I didn't want to have someone else's music in the background of my videos. I don't know how funny Google and YouTube will be about that. Because the music is not my music, you know. So maybe next time. I didn't film too much of the doggy or anything today. And it seems like every time I saw something good to film, by the time I grabbed the camera, it kind of stopped. That's the way it was with the dog at the school. Oh, because I'm sitting there playing a game on my phone. And all of a sudden the dog going, "Arr." And I look over. I'm like, what are you doing? And this lady had gotten out of her SUV. We're going to do something in the back seat. By the time I got the camera, power it on, get him in focus, he gets quiet. And that's how that video started out. And then he goes, "Arr." Heard a noise in there. Wouldn't that be awesome if that was the noise of the sound of your download being finished?
Probably is. I'm downloading the PTR for a game called Overwatch.
And it's a big download for our 1980s style internet.
Actually, the download's bigger than the game, and I don't know why. They're adding a new character to the game. Just one character and a few updates to fix some stuff, like some glitches. But really,
They do patches to the game about every other day.
they do it every Tuesday. I found out finally.
They probably did. That probably did delete the game and reinstall it. I don't know.
But I think what it'll do, if it did do that, it'll link my account to it. So then I'll still have all my saves.
Good.
So who cares if it got deleted and reinstalled? I'll have all my saves still.
Other than you have to wait so long.
Yeah, true. But it's worth it to try out the new character. It's gonna be like a month until the character actually releases to the game and gets out of the PTR.
If you think you have the world's worst internet,
You don't.
tell us about it in the comments. I don't think you can have it any worse than us. Unless you still got dial-up. Eat some more of that meat.
Is it possible for someone to even have dial-up anymore?
I don't think so. That was so bad back in the day. There could be a nice photograph that would potentially be kind of a decent file for a photograph. You could watch your computer screen. It would only upload the picture in little pieces. Like you see the top of the head, the eyes. Now the stuff just kind of pops up. God. If you had to go back, a lot of people probably freak out. Because once something speeds up, it's hard to go back. Like when your internet's laggy a little bit, it drives you insane.
Imagine dial-up.
You jump on some old computer that doesn't have a solid state drive, and it just sits there and sits there. It takes 5 minutes for it to cut on and be ready to use. When you get used to something faster, it's hard to go back. We just wish Google Fiber would come out here.
If you don't know what that is, that's the Google Internet that's like 10 times the speed of Charter.
They're putting lines up in Raleigh. That's about almost an hour away from us.
Hint, hint.
Our little town. Ain't never gonna see that. That maybe.
We at least want Charter to come out here. That'll only happen though if like they're not gonna put it in the little area we live. Like we kind of live farther into the country.
Right, we don't even have Charter. We don't even have like fiber optics. It's pitiful.
Can I say the company?
If I told you our internet speeds, you would cry. You would. I don't want people to cry while they watch us. Really. And if you're eating along with us, you'd be like, I can't believe they have such little internet. Be a champ. Try some more of that meat.
No. Sorry, but no.
Now mine.
Eat all the meat you want. Are you sure you don't want that little bit stuck to the plate?
I could have probably done without the teriyaki. That was a last minute thing, but it doesn't ruin it.
I couldn't even taste it.
But I think I had the seasonings just right before. Sometimes you can do too much, you know? It's hard to fix something like that after you do it. I used to be a machinist working with metals. The same like being a carpenter and you're trimming down wood. It's hard to put it back. Sometimes when it's done, it's done. Or you start over.
Didn't you say you could make a sword if you wanted to? If you had like the machines?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you ever do get the machines, make me a real katana, like one of those really awesome ones that take years to make. Like so sharp, it's just like.
You want me to make you dangerous weapons?
Yep.
You want a catapult? How about a guillotine?
Okay. I'll play with that. And my friends come over. Hey, get in there. Totally.
No. And eventually I had no friends.
Get in there. Yeah.
You could get old action figures and sentence them to a life of
Oh, make it like
headlessness.
a mini one. It's like. Imagine having an old stuffed animal that did the other stuffed animal wrong and like killed your other stuffed animal. I'm so violent.
Round up a bunch of Barbie dolls.
Yeah, just buy a bunch just to chop off all their heads. You have destroyed little girls' lives. Click. You have made us men puke. Click. Die. Click.
You full?
Yes.
Oh, really? You could eat some more corn.
And just imagine you put the Barbie doll there. Click. Oh, shurikens would be cool. Shuriken. Woo.
Oh. Throwing stars?
Yeah, shuriken.
Yeah, I reckon. What is causing this mic to wiggle?
You know what would be amazing? If you can make like these really good like arrowheads to go on a bow. Crossbow you. Oh my god. He's a madman. I need more tea. Try to see, I'm not that fast.
That was a lot of garlic in those. I didn't add the garlic to those potatoes. They came that way. I don't think I'd get them again.
Did you not have them?
Yeah. The rice and gravy come out good.
I feel bad. I still have to do my homework and then I get to play the PTR.
How much homework do you got?
Not much.
Like what?
I have to read a chapter, and this like chapter in the Percy Jackson Lightning Thief book, chapter 13, right, and illustrate an important part in it. Illustrate an important part, and then write 2 sentences why I illustrated that. They're asking, oh my god, so many tiny teeth. Look at those tiny teeth. Oh god. Dear God. Jason Bourne. That moment you see him. Jesus Christ, Jason Bourne. I'm gonna lay over here. You're not cat. Wait, are you a cat? Okay, yeah, you're a cat.
I'll have some for lunch.
What is on the... Oh, there's a corn piece down there. I'll be dinner.
And dinner tomorrow.
I thought the one, but...
And then I'll probably have it for the next dinner. I found hot dogs on sale. I'm going to make a bunch of beanie weenies. And I'm just going to bring hot dogs to work. Just some hot dog, mustard, and bun. Sometimes you got to just eat simple. I can't keep... Pardon you.
Excuse me.
What in the heck was that?
Letting it rip. That's what it was. Oh, God.
What was the technical name? Fartus ripius?
Fartus ripius.
Okay, well, on that spell...
Passing gas.
On that smell, we're out of here.
Let it out on that smell.
I mean, on that note, we're out of here.
Leave you with a cliffhanger. Why is it going by like... It was going
Turn
by
the
like
hand blue.
10 seconds for a sec.
Hit the blue hand. Leave lots of comments.
Yes, sir.
But most of all, if you haven't already,
fabulous.
Hit the red bar that says subscribe.
Did you know if you click the, the thumbs, right, you'll get $1 million right in your face. 5 seconds later, you're going to turn around, your mom's going to be holding it, cheering, and then you're just going to take it.
And if you haven't already, check out some of our older videos. Check out the Chuck Norris videos. Check out Women Talk Too Much. That's so controversial. It's controversial. It really is. Women talk too much. If a man is walking along in the woods and says something and a woman isn't there to hear it, is he still wrong? Tune in and find out. But until next time, for Chaz, Branson, and me.
Chaz?
Chaz.
Taz. T-A-Z.
Did I say Chaz?
Yeah, Tazzy Waz.
Tazzy Waz.
Razzmatazz.
On behalf of Razzmatazz, Branson, and me.
Tasmanian Devil. Bye-bye!
We'll see you next time.
Click that red button. It'll give you a next look at $1 million from your mom. It's right behind you in 5 seconds. Bye! Bye.